Hi everybody, welcome to Big Oggie Golf, and today we are at HAYLE Golf and Driving Range. You'll know all about HAYLE Golf and Driving Range from some of the videos we've been doing recently, and this is now the home of Big Oggie Golf, which is fantastic news. We are putting together a new series of what's in the bags, including a new group of Buccaneers. This is the second wave of Buccaneers. It's a really good term, we're going to use it for lots of things. And today we have a new Buccaneer. This is Melissa Raine.
Hiya.
Hi Melissa. Tell us a little about yourself, because we met here. This is one reason why we've done this
probably
here.
About 6 months ago.
Yeah, about that. Just basically bumped into each other on the reception.
In the shop, and I've come down here to practice regularly. I mean, the facilities down here are fantastic, and I play at CARLYON Bay.
Yep.
And it just so helps you to hone your game down here.
I think that's exactly why we've turned HAYLE Golf into the home of Big Oggie Golf, because I've discussed it with Ian, the owner here. This is very much a feeder place. This is the hub of the whole of the western Cornwall area, and it's a great place for information. It's a great place for clubs, be it second-hand and new, but it's also a feeder for people who start the game to go and join other clubs when they're better, to improve, but also for players like yourself who played for most of your life to come back and just practice more often. We're really sorry, it's a very windy day. We had to find a quiet location, and unfortunately we found the windiest spot in the HAYLE Golf, so keep hold of the bag, my darling, because it's going to be difficult. We're going to ask your age, which is awful for a lady, but we're going to do it.
63.
63, and you're a 20 handicap
20
now.
handicap.
Have you been better than that?
The best I've ever been was 17. However, I'm actually playing below that now.
Well done.
So I don't know what's improved, but I don't know.
But you've changed courses recently for various reasons.
Yes.
But you were at Bowood.
I was at Bowood. I'm now at CARLYON Bay. I used to be a member of West Cornwall years ago.
Okay, yep.
And I love links courses.
Oh, you must be mad. I hate them every time I play, but it's a challenge every time you play, isn't it?
I think they're just you're right, they are a challenge. You know, you got very few trees, if any, on them, but you've got to know where to put the ball. Sure. You know?
So we're going to, so it's quite a quick what's in the bag. Well, it won't be quick when we get started, but it's quite a quick video because the weather is kicking in.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, why do if we film this in the end of June, starting of July, we're thinking it's going to be lovely, and the clouds are getting darker.
I know. Never mind.
But that's fine. That's the nature of what we do on Big Oggie Golf. So, Melissa, what have we got in your bag?
Well, we've got a Big Max bag.
Big Max bag. Yep, lovely bag.
I love it. It's got the most important thing for me on this bag is that drinks pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's lucky I'm not alcoholic, because I'd never play 18 holes in my life for the amount I drink.
Well, I think that's a really important thing. I've discussed it before on the channel. We'll certainly discuss it again, that people do not drink enough fluids on the
I drink at least 2 bottles of fluid on the way round, and then I nick my wife's. Well,
that's the thing, because your wife's here as well.
She is.
And she's not on camera today. She's a bit shy, which is fine. And maybe one day we'll get on the channel.
You never know.
But you both play golf.
Well,
which is great.
Yes, I'm teaching Scarlett how to play, and she's coming. I mean, she can hit a ball a mile if she gets it right.
But unlike me, it could go anywhere. Yeah, exactly. So she's off practicing at the range at the moment. Okay, so open the bag. Oh,
plenty
nice.
of animals.
Oh, yes. I knew you'd be good. I knew you'd be good. I knew you were colourful, but I had no idea you were into fluffies.
I'll turn them round so as you can see them.
My wife and I collected teddy bears for many years, so we're very into fluffies.
And they're beautiful.
Right, what have we got?
I'll start at the top. Okay. It's the big dog.
The big, obviously. Yeah, that's a schnauzer. That's not that big a dog.
Schnauzer. Cobra F9.
Lovely club.
I've got it tuned to me. It's 10.5 degrees with a Fujikura shaft.
Okay, yep.
Regular flex, but it has slightly higher torque or something.
Yep.
So it allows me to swing quite quickly without getting out of shape. So
yeah.
So, and I used to play a tailor-made
Yep.
M1 driver, but
Okay.
this is far, far more consistent.
Well, I've heard really good things about the Cobra drivers and the Cobra hybrids. While I was actually here, I just tried out a Cobra F9 hybrid just to see
Did
what it's
you?
like. Really love it, I have to say, amazing. So
Yeah,
I can see a big advantage with those.
the only
in
problem
coming
with
years.
all these big fluffy heads
Yeah,
is
you can't get the,
It's get
can't
them
get the
back
cars back in the
in.
bag.
the 3-wood is also an F9
Okay, yeah,
Cobra.
lovely.
Same shaft as the driver, only a little bit shorter.
Always best to keep the same shafts if you can.
Slightly heavier weight on the 3-wood.
Okay, yeah.
Then we go to a 5-wood.
Now
I haven't
Melissa's
got-
obviously grabbing the bag quite heavily here because it's blowing a lot.
It is
and
blowing.
We have had some incidents with bags crashing onto grounds recently.
Can get the head cover off.
Take your time, no rush.
But again, it's a Cobra F9 5-wood.
Okay,
I've not had a 5-wood in the bag for years. And Scarlett decided to buy me a 5-wood.
wonderful.
So we matched it up with the driver and the 3-wood. And it's just beautiful.
Well, I have to say I use a 5-wood as opposed to a 3-wood. And a lot of people say that 5-woods are better because they get more height and they're more controllable.
So easy to hit.
Yeah, you actually get similar distances.
Similar.
Yeah.
It is. Then I go to
A Gopher,
the Gopher
Caddyshack Gopher. Go on.
F9 hybrid.
Okay.
This is the 21 degree,
Okay, and like I said, I just tried one of them today and lovely.
21 degree 4 hybrid.
So are you a Cobra girl?
No,
No?
actually tailor-made really.
Okay, well I noticed the hat, so
Yeah.
Okay,
This is also a Cobra hybrid. This is, as you can see, it should be cleaned.
well it's well used.
24 degree 5 hybrid.
Okay,
I changed one or two things about my swing over the weekend.
okay.
I came down to practice with that yesterday, and I'm now hitting a 5 hybrid about 160 yards.
Well done. Yeah, very good.
It's just technique. It's certainly not physical
Well,
strength.
we discussed this off camera and about physical strength and about when you get to certain ages. You've been playing golf for many years, so you've got a good technique, and that
Yes.
helps, doesn't it? Not about
It's-
power anymore.
It's all about the technique. It really is. My irons to me are ultra special.
Yeah, you got covers on them. Let's not start on covers. The amount of rubbish Darren had, because it's that real ego thing about golf, isn't it? Do you have covers? Do you not have covers?
It is. Most people say they haven't got the time because they want to play quick golf or whatever.
Yeah.
I like to enjoy where I'm playing.
Yeah.
I mean, I play like yourself on a links course. You've got beautiful views across the sea and everything else. If you don't take any notice of it, why are you there?
Well, whilst you take the cover off of one of those, I played at things like the Belfry and some of the other, the quite expensive places to play.
Absolutely.
As far as I'm concerned, if you're paying that kind of money, I want to pay old Links Head, I think it is in Ireland, which is going to be like €200 or something.
Sure.
If I was spending that kind of money, would I want to rush around in 3.5 hours? Or do I want to just take the time and enjoy the whole experience?
Absolutely. I love taking in what is around me.
Yeah.
And enjoying the fact that I'm still physically able to be out there and enjoying my golf and enjoying the company I'm with.
Yeah, and I think obviously we're filming this during the COVID situation, and it's a very sad situation for a lot of people.
It is.
We've got to enjoy life and make the most of it every time we get out there.
It's all very well at being, 25 and virtually sprinting around a golf course, but you get to 60 something, you'd just be glad to be there.
Yeah, and I'm sure that, especially because we're still coming out of lockdown as we film this, but I think lockdown showed a lot of people that we take just going out to play golf or just going down to shops for granted.
Yeah.
And now we're going back on the courses. I hope it's going to change, that there's not that emphasis on speeding around the course.
Exactly.
Speed. As long as you're all playing to the same speed as everybody else, and you're not doing
and that's
stupid
the one
things.
thing I'll say about CARLYON Bay. They just said, we don't worry about that, just play your game.
Yeah, just relax and enjoy it.
I mean, yeah, you don't want people going around in 6 hours or something, but
No.
you can enjoy the place playing around in about 4 hours.
Yeah, if people are sensible, they know that if you're playing on a 4-ball and you can set up, you can line your putts up, etc. You'll walk before everyone else is doing something, and you're walking up to your next shot. You kind of know what club you're going to take before you have to measure it and everything. I laugh at the people who spend 3 hours trying to organise what distance they're going to do, and they just miss it every time.
I know,
throw it into the bushes.
Yeah.
It's just part of the game. So
these are the
this is your pride and joy.
TaylorMade P790s, the original P790s.
The originals. Well, I did have a 2-iron which I sold. But you know, it was an amazing club. It's too good for me.
These are absolutely stunning. I've got them fitted with UST Recoil 95. US Recoil 760s.
Okay.
But it's the smack wrap shaft.
Yep. Okay.
Now, I completely smashed up my shoulder years ago.
Yep.
My right shoulder's got severe arthritis. My hip's got arthritis.
Well, if you ever go to HAYLE Golf, this is quite a low area here, and I did see you walking down the path and thought you may have had some injuries at some point, or you were struggling a little bit with maybe hips or something.
Yes.
So
and it deadens the feel of the shot.
Okay.
The shaft deadens the feel of the shot a little bit. It helps arthritis in my wrists as well. And
do you find the heads are very small? Because obviously you're still
now
classed as a high handicap.
They're small compared to the big game improvement irons.
Yeah.
I mean, these are aimed probably somewhere between a 5 and maybe between 5 and 20 handicap.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And they're more of a blade than they are cavity back.
But like you said, and hopefully when we go on to, we're going to go to CARLYON Bay in we'll say a few days time, and then we're going to do some filming on the course with you. But we'll see from your technique that you're capable of using these clubs.
Yes.
Which a lot of people might not be.
That's the thing. I mean, it's no good having these clubs if cavity backs are really what you should have.
Yeah.
It's a hard way to learn. I mean, when I was 16, just to let you know, I used to play at Prairie Sands.
Okay.
That was my first ever golf club. And I bought my clubs out of a charity shop.
Okay.
They were wooden woods, some with wooden shafts, and the irons, there was no such thing as a cavity back in those days. And as they came out of a charity shop, they were like butter knives.
Yeah.
And I learnt to play with those.
Which is a very steep learning curve.
Absolutely. You either played with them or you walked off. And I got there eventually. And I think that's what's helped me now. Yeah.
Okay, so we took a short break and we're back. So we've moved on to putter. Okay.
Scotty Cameron.
Yep.
Always wanted a Scotty Cameron. Now I'm 6'3".
Okay, yes, you're a tall girl.
So you would imagine that I'd have a long putter, wouldn't you?
Well, I like to think so, yeah.
I grew up in the days of Jack Nicklaus and Tony Jacklin.
Yep.
And if you ever saw them play, they bend over really low like this.
Yeah.
And putt like that. 33-inch putter, that's all I've got. 33 inches.
Well, again, another strange little story. When I was young, let's say mid-80s, I tried to join a golf club, and the membership was just so long I ended up giving up. But I did go to the pro shop and I bought a putter. It's the only club I've ever owned when I was young.
Sure.
And I think it was a Nick Fowler. I think it might have been a Nike putter, but it was. When I got there, they were saying, "Oh, really short," and it was like that. It was a really short, shafted putter because you have one that bend over an awful lot. Nowadays, it's not quite so much.
Yeah.
But I understand exactly where you're coming from with that, and you stayed like that.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, it's a milled putter. It's the 7M.
Okay, nice.
Obviously, it's a mallet.
Yep.
And I love it. Absolutely love it. I've got very little arc in my putter swing.
Right.
So it sort of aids putting well with a small arc.
Yeah, because you're almost a straight putter.
Almost. Yeah. Almost.
Yeah, I'm seriously. I've got a Newport too.
Oh, lovely.
But sometimes I'm good with it, sometimes bad. But I do occasionally borrow some other people's putters. Neil Allen, one of the Buccaneers, has a big mallet style putter, and a few other people have tried them, and I keep liking them. I keep thinking maybe I'll try to go.
Yeah,
maybe I need a proper putter.
The MOI, you know, the moment of inertia is so wide on the blade on a mallet.
Yeah.
That even if you hit it off center, it still goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas on a blade putter, it tends to twist the blade
I'm
a bit.
almost thinking, it sounds sacrilegious, but I'm almost thinking of changing my grip to a big, fat, solid
Oh,
grip.
I know. I like the
to stop the wrist action going wrong.
Yeah.
So maybe that's another issue.
Yeah,
We'll
sure.
think about it. So irons and putter wedges.
Oh, wedges.
Yeah, we forgot the wedge. Forgot the bit
We
in the
haven't
middle.
done the wedges, have we? Right, I've got 3 wedges. Well, apart from my pitching wedge, which is also a P790.
Part of the set. Yeah. Okay.
My 3 wedges are sound wedge, gap wedge, and lob wedge.
Okay.
I've got a 62-degree lob wedge,
62. Wow. Okay.
which I
Here
love.
we go. Yeah.
I use that from everywhere. These are Titleist.
Okay. Yep.
The what are they called? SM8s.
SM8s. Okay.
No,
yeah,
SEMs.
Yeah. Oh, sevens.
SM7s. My wife's got the SM8s.
Okay. Yeah, she would. She ends up with a better clubs than you got. Just
She
show them in with
has,
her.
but she prefers mine, funnily enough.
Yeah.
I just think they're fabulous.
Yeah.
Get you out of any sort of trouble. My 62-degree is incredible. I mean, I can play it off of just the rough here and put it into
Well,
that
so
hole.
we're on the perfect short game area. This is a beautifully built
Yes.
short game area here from Southwest Greens, and it's amazing. So
It's
maybe we'll come down
incredible.
and see some short game stuff here.
You
as well.
know, it is wonderful. The only thing I do suffer from, they call it a, what's it called? I got a shake in my hand
Yeah,
anyway.
like a slight little tremor. Yeah.
Essential tremor they call
Okay,
it.
yeah.
That's what the doctor said it is.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about it.
No.
So many a time you'll see me set up at the ball and my hand's shaking, the club's shaking down
I'll
there.
just say it's nerves because you're on camera.
And you think, there's no way she's going to hit that.
You're allowed to duff the first one off the tee.
And
Right?
it never affects my swing, ever.
Brilliant.
Yet,
I just think it's great because you've gone through a lot of adversity and things in your life, and
Yep.
and a lot of physical issues and things, and
Absolutely.
you're still here. You're still playing golf. You're still loving the game and
I'm
loving
still
life.
loving it,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm hoping that I'm still here, loving this in 10 or 15 years more,
Yeah.
you know.
Why
So
not?
that would be fantastic.
Well, I'm hoping the channel's still going to be here then, so you'll still be on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have a specific ball you play with or
Yes,
anything?
I play with the TP5X.
Okay, yep.
The only reason I play with it is when I used to play years and years ago, the balls in those days were like bricks.
Yeah.
And when you used to putt with them, every time you caught it, it would
Click.
click off the club face. A lot of the balls these days are really soft.
Yeah, they're
And,
deadened.
and I don't feel what I used to.
Yeah,
So the TP5X is nice and solid, and it goes as well as any ball I've ever hit off a driver or anything. But off the putter, it's really great.
Have you taken a look at, is it the new one that they've got, which is a bit like the...
The response.
Yeah.
The Tour response.
Yeah.
I've got some at home to try.
Okay.
But whether it's going to be what I want, I'm not sure.
Just stay what you like. Always the best.
Yeah.
So, anything else in the bag we need to know about?
Anything else?
I mean,
no lucky charms.
We don't need them. You've got enough animals.
I got
to take
all
them with
my
you. You take
animals.
them to a menagerie.
Yeah, they look after me, you see.
Oh, I love Melissa. She's going to be great, honestly.
You
And
know?
obviously, a very colourful character. Is that your usual standard
This
of
is
dress?
my usual standard outfit. Yeah.
That'll be brilliant. So we're gonna wrap this up because it's nearly 20 minutes, which is about where we normally are. You will see Melissa playing on her home course, which is CARLYON Bay, very soon, and also around here. And hope are you a carer for your?
Yes, I'm a carer for my wife.
So you'll be fairly local to this part of Cornwall with us, but we're hoping to do lots of places. So we're going to bring you on some of the events as well.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Melissa.
No,
Thanks for
thank
becoming
you.
one of the big old crew.
Thank
and
you
one of the
very
Buccaneers.
much. Pleasure to be here.
We're honoured that you're here.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Do all that stuff. And well, if you don't, well, doesn't matter. Just come and enjoy the fun with us, because we're building the funniest and the nicest and the most gentle, friendliest community in the Southwest. Thanks so much. Become part of the crew. Bye for now, everybody. Speak soon.